Welcome to Without a Candle. We are your hosts,
Hey guys, I'm Carla.
and I'm Karlie. Let's just jump on in, shall we? All right, guys. Carla's trying to start before we're even recording.
Because that's just our habit, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now I guess we have a new habit. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So, hi again.
Yeah.
And we have a newer face with us today.
Yeah. Scott.
Yeah.
He wandered in on a random Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Wednesday. I don't know.
Well,
It was a
maybe
random weekday.
Right.
Yeah. So introduce yourself. Share whatever you want to share, so people know who you are.
All right. My name's Scott. Last name Cessna. And even though I am new to the scene, I have been on the scene since birth and have not understood why until recently. And I guess timing is everything.
Yeah.
So,
So let me ask a question
yes.
so we don't get too far ahead of ourselves. What pulled you in here that first day?
I asked him that the first day.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I did. I was curious.
I don't think I had an answer that night. I'm not sure.
The only thing you had really said was, I was down at the record store and some friends had told you about this place.
Right.
So you just wandered down.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I had been compelled.
Okay.
And then, so once I was down at the record store, which I visit frequently, I said, okay, I'm going to go in. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then Karlie and I talked for a while, and then I felt so comfortable being here.
Yeah.
I
do want to add
yes.
that when you were here, I was back here working on the giant calendar.
Right.
And so I came up to greet you, and I was like, hey, I'm just working back here. If you need anything, come get me. And then I came back and sat here for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, nope, something about him. I need to come up and chat. And I sat up there and we talked for like over an hour.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and since then, and I am very rare to open up. I'm a tight-lipped person.
Okay.
And I felt so comfortable. I was like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Yeah.
It's meant to be.
Yeah.
So we got to talking, and even Karlie said, how does it feel, speaking right now? And I was like, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm comfortable. And usually I don't open up and talk and etc. So, I mean, it's very, when I come in here, I feel at home.
Okay.
It's very,
thank you.
It's very, everything that happens, it seems like, I want to say in the past couple of years of my life has been very divine. I think things have been opening up. I've had things in the past where I've wondered why this is happening, why this is going on.
Yeah.
And now I'm being able to put into terms of what has happened. Now I'm being able to recognize it, and it's for some people I think it's scary, but I feel very comfortable with it.
Good.
I'm like, okay, this is why.
So were you more, because this isn't scary to you, maybe those moments came when things were uncertain. So you had already worked through some of that process, right?
Not necessarily, because a lot of those things I still think about today. I'm like, okay, but now I'm being able to go back and understand why.
Yeah.
Those things
different
are
perspectives and
why those things are happening.
Yeah.
Because after meeting with you all, and you've had the same experiences probably that I've had with family members and etc.
The church and shit.
The church and everything. So, and there's nothing wrong with church.
Yes.
If you choose to, there are some things, but I know that many of our past lives go well beyond church and Christianity.
Yeah.
So and that has actually brought in some aspects.
Okay.
What's going on with me too, because I grew up in a Bible thumping. You're going to hell if you don't do this or do that.
Yeah.
And that's the way a lot of society is, and Kentucky in itself is one of the Bible belts. And also lived in North Carolina at one time.
Oh yeah.
And that is truly, truly
a little bit deeper in those Appalachians.
It is truly almost insane.
Yeah.
But
I won't use that verbiage. Yeah, but I get you.
Yeah.
So then, knowing that about the region, how did it feel to find something like this here?
It's a very good question.
Okay.
I feel relieved. If that's
okay.
I feel actually relieved because I've always wondered why this or why that, and I'm not going to. One of the things that I have actually learned very quickly is keep things to yourself. Keep it to yourself, whatever it may be, because I have seen.
Know your audience.
And know your audience, right?
Yeah.
And in this situation, we don't know our audience per se, right? So, yes, keeping some things a little bit tucked away with awareness is needed sometimes. Yeah.
Right, because when you speak things can manifest.
Yeah.
Very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And it depends on how, I guess I would say how deeply rooted you are. And so I'm researching and finding out how rooted I actually am through maybe it be a deity or my past life, where it goes or how far it goes. And sometimes you may need help because history only goes so far.
Right.
So maybe consult with a very good medium. Right?
Yeah.
Consult with them. They can tell you where.
So Karlie, when she wraps up her level 2 Akashic Records, that dabbles in some past life stuff too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that puts things in perspective. It tells you why you are where you are in life right now.
Yeah.
It will tell you through research and asking questions. You don't have to indulge what you have gone through.
Yeah.
And because I have gone through some things in life where I believe it could turn somebody's hair gray, absolutely, in an instant.
Okay.
So when I'm indulging into this, I don't fear. I feel very comfortable, and I feel like it is divine. Everything that I have been going through is divine, even the learning process.
There's been so many moments, I mean, with lots of people.
Yeah.
Just the timing, like you just can't make that shit up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even today, shit, like if it would have been 5 minutes later, we might have been gone. Right.
Yeah.
So even today, just timing was on point, right? Yeah. What are some things in conversation? What are some of your favorite new awarenesses?
Oh, finding myself. I think that's probably one of the biggest ones, and I'm still doing that.
Yeah.
As I'm learning, I'm still finding myself, and I'll keep reflecting back on the things that have happened and why they've happened. And I've always have felt I've had throughout my entire life, as far as I can remember, it's called an angel. I've always had something, right?
Yeah.
Did we
with
have
me.
this conversation
We
a
did
little
have
bit?
this
Okay.
conversation, but very lightly.
Yeah.
But I've always felt like I've had something, someone with me. I haven't seen them. Some of them I think have probably, tag teamed another and said, "Hey, I've got to
We're
move.
out.
Yeah.
We're out."
Something that we're learning in our training is that does happen.
Yeah.
We
A
could
team.
have a
Mhm.
team
Yeah,
that are meant for specific roles of our life and help us get through certain things. So you're not far off at all.
yeah. I've always felt that. That I've always had. Like maybe even a backseat driver or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well that feels different.
Yeah.
This feels different, and so it could have been a different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something looking after me.
You've always been okay. And
Yeah.
And I was okay with
that's
that.
part of the conversation I think we shared.
Good.
Yeah.
So there was a reader once upon a time that it was kind of funny the way they phrase this stuff. And she's like, they are always just barely one step ahead of you. They're just always moving obstacles and situations around just enough, right?
Yeah.
And she even said, they're making light of it, but it's kind of exhausting,
Right.
Yeah.
So, like the near misses where I didn't run off the road I should have,
Right.
speeding at 85 mile an hour and the car stops in front of me, I shouldn't have missed them. You know what I mean?
Right.
They were just always,
Yeah.
And that kind of reminds me of that because you had shared that there are some things that maybe not so much should have survived, but maybe, if you want to word it that way.
Right.
But that's why I giggled. I'm like, we're just moving shit around. Like, watch out, here she comes.
Throughout my life, I've had that happen.
Yeah.
There's been major wrecks, and I witnessed things right in front of me.
Yeah.
Right. And
2 seconds.
I've been able to observe and see what that is going to happen.
Yeah.
Throw on my brakes.
Okay.
So, and yeah, it's been enlightening.
Okay.
And I think that's and also for me, it is now that I'm putting things in perspective, right? And if you're new to, or if you want to be, there is a learning process, right? Myself, I know it's bloodline, 100%.
Yeah.
It's bloodline.
Yeah.
So this, I'm just being able to go back, put things in perspective, and know why these things have happened in my life.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's been very bliss. A lot of it's been obscure, and also meant to be.
Yeah.
I wish the timing had been earlier in my life.
But would you have appreciated the same?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Well, in this situation,
yeah. So, because I think I would have been able to relate to it better, right?
Yeah.
And some people want to be, and if you do, and whether you want to be or finding out that you are one, right? That's kind of exciting. Finding that you are one.
Yeah.
And that is
when you say that, one, will you elaborate for the collective?
Sure. So let's say, and this will be the first time that I'm going to say this.
You don't have to if you don't want to. You can back out if you want to.
But I am a great term I heard a while ago, a masculine witch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm comfortable saying that.
Okay.
Even though it's going to go out to wherever and whomever.
How empowering to say it out loud now.
I am okay to say that. Yeah, and I'm empowering myself even. So, and this is even divine, right? Everything that we're going through
Yeah.
And the timing, this 5 minutes, like you mentioned a while ago, a lot of things have been within just minutes or seconds and things like that.
Just in time.
Just in time. And so things happen for a reason.
For sure.
And we're all learning even every day.
Yeah.
I don't care how far you are into it, and you've got to be learning something
Absolutely.
every day.
So what are you most excited for moving forward in this new season?
Well, as I continue to learn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the most exciting thing for me is the unexpected, or what's going to happen, because I have no idea at the moment.
Me either. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have no idea what is going to happen tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I can manifest some things, right, or try to.
Yeah.
But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
You're letting go of some of the worry and maybe even some of the planning, because there are several days that you've wandered over it and done some things out of intuition or pull, right?
Right.
And it's lined up, right?
Everything is lined up.
One of the things I heard for the first time in yoga is letting go of the anticipation is very freeing. So stop trying to plan and pre-plan what could be coming,
Right.
just to be present, to be aware, and honor those moments in between.
Right.
So I'm still working on the stillness in between, because we just know I'm not still well. And if I am, then I'm asleep, right? So, but that's, I like that, because a lot of people spend years even there, right, in that moment, trying to figure out what that looks like.
Right. Yeah, and people change, right? People change every 5 to 7 years, or 7 to 10 years, depends on your chemistry, right? So even our cells regenerate at 7 years. We're a different person.
Yeah.
And most of the time our lives change at 5 years.
Yeah.
This has been, or 2025 was my 5 year.
Okay.
And for me, everything's been, and don't know where, what, how.
It's just gonna be.
It's where I'm going, or within that 5 years. But I know that all my life, my transitions have been at 5 years.
So
it's pretty interesting.
People that study numerology teach a cycle of 9 years, right?
Right.
So that includes 0. So 0 and then 9. So 0 is the beginning, and then around 4 we find a really good foundation, and then so we're going up, but then what goes up has to come down, right?
Right.
So your 8 and 9 usually transitions a little uncomfortably, right? As you kind of let go of some things, and then you start to build a new whatever, right? Yeah. So 5 years, but I would be curious, and I don't do numerology because I overthink it.
Right.
I was great at math, but still you can overthink it, right? But Jill has been digging into numerology, and she has some basic understanding of doing some charts. So that would be cool for you to see, you know. There's just something else to be curious about, right? Yeah.
So
awesome.
You have gotten to know some of the community. You've come to some classes and stuff.
Right.
Even just coming to chat and just be in the space.
Right.
Has there been something that you have learned that you found shocking, or have just really found like profound, that has stuck with you through this? What do you think?
Well, one, we did a class.
Okay.
We did a class for ruins.
Okay.
And that was really cool.
Are you talking about the painting one?
Yes. Okay. I'm still working on my little painting. So I'm adding to it.
I love that.
And I didn't realize I was wanting to be, I don't know, just draw something, but I didn't know I was drawing a collage until you said, hey, that's a collage.
Yeah.
Right? So.
No, it looks great.
And to me, it looked very kindergarten, but, I guess everything is in perspective.
Yeah.
But
Art is an expression,
It is an expression.
and that's exactly what it is.
So, yeah, kindergarten.
Hey,
So,
I did go to school to be a kindergarten teacher,
Yeah.
so you're not far off in how I teach.
We
So
would be on the same page. I can see a lot, but getting it out is just completely different.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So I was like, let's do this and let's do that. So at the end of that class, we had a meditation, and actually, I think everybody stayed.
yeah,
And one even joined in outside the class. But during that meditation, and that was my first meditation, and I've been wanting to learn how to just meditate on my own, which I'm going to continue to do. Over there.
No, yeah, and that's something he does.
Okay.
oh yeah, he does do meditation.
Yes. So
Come back.
that's something that's been really hitting me hard here lately. I need to meditate for my own
Yeah,
being, self, and awareness, right?
okay.
And be more grounded.
And so that was timing.
So that was timing.
Because that
Wasn't supposed to happen.
was
that day.
supposed to
Yeah.
be for one individual.
Right.
And I asked her that night, I'm like, I really feel like the collective needs this meditation.
Right.
So are you okay with me doing it for the collective? And she said yes.
Yeah.
So
So when every word, and Carla held that meditation, and every word that was spoken, I was already thinking.
mhm.
It was really obscure
Yeah,
because I was like, why is she reading my mind?
she does that.
So,
She does that.
and,
Or maybe you were reading my mind.
and I could have been reading
Maybe
her
it was
mind.
just sharing telepathy.
And then there was one person who kept on thinking or kept on hearing. Maybe I shouldn't say this. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, just say it.
I'm going to say it. She kept on hearing, who dug up the pavement? Who dug up the pavement? Do you remember that?
No.
I don't.
But
either.
I was in energy work, so I don't often
So
remember.
there was
sessions.
one person that kept saying that.
Okay.
She goes, that's all I've been hearing.
Yeah.
Through the meditation. And I think she was a bit bewildered, confused about it. But in the beginning, that's what I was saying to myself. Because that's what I was thinking. And my dogs, my hellhounds,
Mhm.
have dug up actual blacktop pavement. And I was thinking that. And so I think that rolled over
Yeah.
Okay.
into that
Mhm.
person. So, and
That's
then when she said that, I was like, I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah.
So,
But that was a confirmation that you needed. You
Oh,
needed
yeah.
that confirmation
And-
in somehow, some way.
and that was a positive meditation because it was, I think, supposed to have been more towards letting somebody bad or something bad out of your life, right?
Some
but
people see loved ones
this-
that they just miss.
This one was my most loved one
Okay.
ever.
Yeah, good.
I've had an experience both
Both ways.
times.
Yeah.
So I've experienced kind of letting go of regret and understanding with some trauma. And then there was one meditation where it just took me back to temple
Right.
on Oahu, and I couldn't figure out why I was there. And it was just to have that peace.
Right.
Yeah.
So in this one was very comforting,
Mhm.
and it was a last goodbye, and I was glad to have had that.
Yeah.
But and you kept on, being in your happy space. Well,
Mhm.
the bad things or people or whatever the case may be, they're not allowed in my happy space.
Yes.
Right. So my happy space belongs to me, and actually
Mhm.
that happy space was with the one, and it was I can say who, what.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was about one of my dogs,
Okay.
and we would go out to this happy space,
Yeah.
and it was a serene area,
Okay.
and so I was able to say goodbye,
Mhm.
like completely goodbye,
That's amazing.
and
Thank you for sharing that.
yeah, and it was really really good,
Yeah.
and it was to the T, and yeah, I think Carla or
Yeah.
vice versa, we were reading minds because every
We were sharing.
description
Mm.
was my happy space.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Can't make that shit up.
No, this was wow.
Now, think think about this concept
Right.
is I often do mention in these meditations, because some people are going to meet people for closure that aren't so great people, right? So I often do mention that if you don't want certain people in your most favorite happy place, then just pick a common place that you can see, that you can feel, that you can recollect on, right?
Right.
So you can now use that meditation. You have that tool forever now.
Right.
You just gotta take a moment and take a breath and allow yourself to wander back.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like even that was on point, 100%. I want to go into it more. I want to learn how to be able to do that upon myself, just when I'm in my alone time, right? And so those things, I want to learn.
Yeah.
Right. So that's
amazing.
one of the things that I'm very excited about is,
Good.
you know what,
Continue that.
just, I want to learn everything that I possibly can.
So I typically don't, I typically don't get downloads or visions in the midst of a conversation. But with permission, may I share something I just saw?
Yeah.
So in me sharing with you, you can now use this for other needs in other places. I saw you visiting someone on a front porch, and it wasn't just any front porch. I could definitely tell it was an older country home, and maybe even the boards, for example, because now I can relate this to my grandparents' front porch. They weren't always 2x4s, but they used to be like 1x4s or 1x6s, so they were a little bit, you know what I mean? There wasn't any steps. There was just the one step up onto the front porch. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't have to elaborate if you don't want to, but apparently that was important for you in some part of your journey moving forward.
It is moving forward.
Okay.
I just got chill bumps, right?
Yeah.
Just got chill bumps. So, yeah, I'm going to, I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
It is an ancestral home where many of my generation have lived in.
Okay.
And I want to go back and visit the energy within that home myself. I've already had the conversation to go do that, probably even this week.
So who is the elderly? Who's the man in the picture?
That I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because there's been many.
And so maybe just put a pin in that and maybe see who you feel either, and you may know on the way, right? You may know on the way who's waiting for you there.
So whenever I think of that house, there is he would be maybe an uncle. That whenever I do think of that house, I always think of him.
Okay.
So maybe that's what it is.
And you can ask, maybe before bed.
But yeah, that has been a plan. I've actually planned that this week.
Okay. So there's your confirmation. Right. You're not getting out of it.
Right.
Okay.
So, and it is generations that have lived in this house.
That's awesome.
So, and because I'm bloodline, I want to go into this house. I want to feel the energy, and maybe I'll have some answers.
Yeah.
Right.
Or leave with more questions.
Or I'll probably be doing both.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Everything above.
Yeah.
Right. So I just want to go in, and there's no furniture or anything, but it's still in the family.
I'm being shown I'm human, guys. Like, come on. Some kind of snack. And so the first thing that comes to mind in my human, right, is like some sort of like little Debbie cake. And so you'll have to figure out like what that means. But maybe you're supposed to take something of remembrance.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I will do that. I think I know what that is.
I mean, we share because
I think it's a moon pie.
I swear to
Okay.
God, I do that. Man, that's some fucking
I
shit.
think it's a moon pie.
Man, okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I will do that.
Okay.
Good to know. Thank you.
Okay, absolutely.
So
So, what, I'm curious, so what more you want to learn about? What's something exciting right now that you want to dive into or are already diving into?
I have learned where I come from in my past life, right?
Okay.
And it's, I want to say ancient.
Yeah.
Very ancient.
Okay.
And like in the 10,000 BC era, right?
Wow.
And I learned that through a very good medium,
Okay.
right? So, which
Well,
is,
now I'm curious.
now you're curious.
Am I allowed to ask? I mean, you don't have to answer. Do
Ask
you want
what?
to share the heritage or the lineage from the past life? Or you were
And what I have been told, and I've always felt a connection whenever I think about it. Or even my favorite superhero was Aquaman.
Okay.
Right. So from Atlantis.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It is real.
Okay.
A lot of people have skepticisms of it,
Yeah.
but there's
There's
things
so
out.
much to
There's
start to deny that.
there's so
Yeah,
much
for
science
sure.
in it, right?
Yeah.
And things that have come up, to deny it. But so yeah,
That's pretty
so I'm digging into that.
Look, I'm still caught up over here about the moon pie.
I know.
So I don't know if I have anything else to offer for the rest of the conversation.
Right.
That's so funny.
Well, I do that. I mean,
Yeah.
even myself, I'll see or think of something, and somebody will say, "How'd you know that?" I have no idea.
I know.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Or
I just work here.
right.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Same. But this is thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Right.
We're excited.
Yeah.
And
Is there anything before we sign off that you want to share with the collective that we may not have talked about, or something that you want people to know as they progress on their journey or enter this this journey?
do your research.
Yeah.
Do your research and find out where and who and what, because it's not going to just come to you, or if you say that you are something, you might be something else.
Yeah.
Right. Or from someplace else,
Yeah.
or whatever you think your deity may be, might be completely different. It might be opposite. Who knows? So do your research.
We know what we know, right?
Right.
And then sometimes we need some outside input or some digging to know that there are even other options, right? Yeah.
And find your tribe, right? Because those two, I think, are some of the biggest. So maybe your tribe, or what your tribe you think your tribe may be, they might tell you, no, you're not our tribe. You're not in our tribe. Who
Who's your people?
Who is your people, right? So I think that is definitely those two. Do your research, find your tribe, find your people, whether you're just coming in and feel like you want to do this, or if you know you've been in it since birth, and etc. You have to figure that out. First and foremost, I believe.
Okay.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Anything else, Carla?
I can't think of anything. I'm sure we'll have a part 2.
Yeah.
All
right, guys. We'll see you when we see you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
bye.
All right, thank you.
Right, guys. So that wraps up another episode of Without a Candle with Karlie and Carla. We appreciate you, and
We'll see you next time.